A very common issue I see these days is something I like to call posture strain. Now I know a lot of you have been stuck behind a desk for the last couple of years and you're making the most out of your situation, but I can see it's been taking a toll. I've been seeing these cases come up over and over again, and it seems to be affecting so many people who have to sit down to work for a living. Posture strain comes when you're not using your body the right way. You are essentially violating the instruction manual for your body. We are designed to move a lot and inhabit many different positions throughout the day, and we're also designed to be active. And so when you're staying in the same position all day, sitting down at a desk looking at your computer, it is just not what your body is meant to do. So what typically happens is I see a lot of the muscles in the front of the body, because they're in a contracted position for so much of the time, they actually start to get confused and stay short. Muscles on the back of the body tend to get a little overstretched and weak. And this is a recipe for poor posture, pain, headaches, low back pain, you name it. The most typical posture I'm seeing these days, I would call some combination of upper crossed and lower crossed syndrome. Together, I'm just calling it all posture strain. But what's usually happening is people's chins are starting to jut forward, the shoulders are rounding up and around like this, and then the low back is starting to tilt like this. People are turning into a little C over time, when we're supposed to have this beautiful S-shaped curve throughout the spine. So what do we need to do to fix this? One, this will actually create some misalignments in the skeleton. So there are many joints that tend to shift around in relation to this posture strain. I find a lot of people have pain up here in this region. This area has to work so hard to keep this bowling ball from falling all the way forward. And so this often will pull out some of the ribs and twist around some of the upper thoracic vertebrae. People are also getting some stuff going on throughout the whole neck. On a lot of the x-rays I've been seeing lately, I'm not only seeing a flat neck, but a reverse curve. And the curve is actually supposed to be like this. That's a recipe for headaches and fatigue, because you're going to get less blood flow to the brain and slower nerve transmission away from the brain. In terms of the low back, I'm usually seeing a big stiffening of the hip flexors and the shortening of everything in the front here. And this is keeping people stooped over and overstretching and straining the muscles in the lower back. We often need to make some adjustments down in the low back and also the middle back, just to make sure we start to get those curves back into place. And of course, on your own time, you're gonna have to do some stretching and some strengthening exercises to get that beautiful posture you all want again.